Hey guys, if you're making videos, whether for YouTube or any other medium, good sound quality is one of the most important elements to pay attention to. Yes, good video is important, but not as important as good audio. Bad video could be forgivable. Bad audio is not. Besides, these days your mobile phone is more than capable at producing decent quality video. In most cases, you might not even need professional and expensive camera gear for that. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about the audio quality. While in a few certain situations you might get away with using your phone's microphone, in most cases you stand to benefit a lot by using an external microphone. If you're using a camera to shoot your videos, whether a point and shoot or even a DSLR, I don't see any situation in which I would recommend you use a camera's built-in microphone. And if you're wondering why, this is exactly why. You're now listening to what I would have sounded like if I was using my Nikon's D5500's built-in microphone. Pretty bad. There's plenty of different types of microphones you can use. One of these options is what is called a lavalier mic or a lapel mic, and it's a microphone you clip on your chest. The advantage of a lav mic is that it can be quite close to your mouth, which helps picking up your voice. They're small and unobtrusive as well, and they give you freedom to move your hands or even walk away from the camera. There are plenty of models out there. Today we have two of the most common lavalier microphones, the Rode SmartLav Plus and the Shure MVL. They're both in the $60 to $80 price range, but are they good enough? Let's find out. The remainder of this review will be recorded with these lavalier microphones, so you can see them in action and hear what they sound like. I'm recording using both microphones at the same time, and they are placed at an equal distance from my mouth, so I will alternate between each one. Keep an eye over here to know which one you are listening to right now. What's interesting about these mics is that they are designed to connect to your smartphone directly. They have a TRRS audio jack, which stands for tip, ring, sleeve, and it is the kind of jack a mobile phone accepts. As such, these won't work out of the box with a computer, a camera, or an audio recorder, as these usually require a TRS jack. But you can make them work by using a TRRS to TRS audio converter. Rode sells the SC3, which does exactly that. The easiest way to tell a TRS from TRRS: a TRS has two black rings, which carry left and right audio, or stereo audio. A TRRS adds another third black ring, which is the contact that carries the microphone channel. This is why headphones you plug into your phone allow you to listen to stereo audio and make phone calls all with one plug. With both mics, you get in the box the lavalier mic, a windscreen, a clip, and a carrying pouch. The Rode's clip actually lets you do what they call a broadcaster's loop. The slack created in the cable is believed to create a buffer to diffuse vibrations when you move around that translate into unwanted noise in your audio. It also reduces stress on the cable, and well, it looks cool as well. Both microphones come with their respective dedicated recording app. The Rode's app is called Rode Rec. There's a free version and a paid version on the App Store, and the Shure's app is called Motive Audio. They offer you more control over recording. You can adjust the gain level and in some cases do some EQ and filters, but you could also use the iPhone's voice recording app, which is what I'm actually using right now to record this. If you're recording on your phone, you're good to go. If you're recording on a camera though, like I am, you can either record the audio on your phone and sync it to your video in post-production, or you can get an SC3 adapter, and you probably need an extension as well because the cable on these microphones is pretty short. Rode also sells that, but you can also get a third-party cable and then plug it directly into your camera. Although I generally do not recommend you connect any microphone to your DSLR, as DSLRs usually have poor preamps, so you are likely to get cleaner audio if you record on an external source and sync your video and audio in post-production. But depending on your camera model, you might get decent audio if you plug directly into it. Quick tip, if you do connect to your camera, make sure you turn off automatic gain in your camera settings. Opt for manual gain and test the different levels to see which one works best for you. Some people connect these to their cams directly and get really terrible audio quality, and that's usually because automatic gain is selected. So by now you've heard what these sound like indoors. Let's step outside and see what they sound like outside. So this is what they sound like outdoors. This is the Rode SmartLav Plus, and this is where their benefit really shines. Because they connect directly to your phone, you now have a decent quality wireless microphone for less than $100, which allows you to move around, roam around with total freedom, and then sync your audio with your video in post-production. Let's now switch to the Shure MVL and see what that sounds like. This is now the Shure MVL, still connected to my iPhone. By the way, there's a highway right behind me. There's a sound of passing cars. It's not too loud, but it exists. And if the built-in microphone on a DSLR is unusable indoors, well, you can imagine it's 10 times more unusable outdoors. Because, well, this is what I would have sounded like if I was using the built-in microphone on my DSLR. Big difference, huh? Now let's get back inside for my thoughts, because it's freezing out here. So, what are my thoughts? Well, both of these mics are pretty good. Of course, they don't sound nearly as good as a large diaphragm condenser mic like the one I started my video with, but they're a fantastic upgrade from the built-in microphone of your camera and even your phone. Which one do I prefer? Well, they're pretty close. I think the Shure has a bit cleaner and clearer sound and slightly a fuller sound as well. The Rode is a bit more bass heavy, but they're both excellent value for the price. But the point of this review is so that you can hear how they both sound like and decide for yourself which one you prefer. So hopefully this helps you with your purchase decision. Let me know in the comments section below what you thought, and if you liked this video, please hit the like button. And as always, if you like to see more of this content, please subscribe to my channel. This encourages me to continue producing such content. Until next time, cheers.